CBCI Telecom was created back in 1988 by the current owner, which is Jeff Speak. Back then, Jeff was working for a company called CrownTech, and he created an entity within CrownTech, which was called CrownTech Business Center Incorporated. So for those of you that wonder where CBCI Telecom comes from, you have to remember back in 1988, there was really like a new technology which was called cellular phone. And CBCI Telecom was big in promoting cellular phone, and fax machine was also kind of the big thing at that time. So CBCI had those two main components. This is why, and also we have to remember that telecom kind of, was kind of a new word within the market. Then we've decided back in 1991 to really get a bit more aggressive on the Canadian market as a reseller of cellular phone. Then in 1993, we've started really to move seriously into video conferencing. The reason why we really saw video conferencing as the way for people to communicate, to the best way really to duplicate the face-to-face meeting that you cannot get all the time. So CBCI Telecom started really to invent our own technology. We actually associate ourselves with British Telecom, and we created actually our own brand product, which was BTVI, which stands for British Telecom Visual Images. In 1995, we were ranked the 5th largest video conferencing manufacturer worldwide. I'm very pleased with that. The number 6 was actually a Norwegian company called Tamberg. And back then we had 5 offices in Canada, about 11 offices in the US. And obviously Tamberg kind of wanted to really attack the North American market. They actually bought CBCI Telecom. We did our first share emission. So we became private again. But you have to remember that back then we had the video conferencing portfolio that Tamberg had bought, and we also had the telecom portfolio, which was the cellular phone, fax machine, and L device, and so on. After about a year or so, Jeff bought back really the name CBCI Telecom, which the difference is CBCI Telecom Canada Inc. This is what you have right now, and bought back really that telecom division. And we went back into video conferencing, but as a reseller, and we teamed up at that back then with Tamberg. The key for that move was really because we really always thought that video conferencing was going to have the hockey stick and really going to catch up sooner or later. Then in 1999, 2000, Tamberg actually decided to give award to their best Canadian dealer of the year. And we've actually won gladly the first year, second year as well. And every single year afterwards, we've actually won for 8 years in a row. Then, as you guys probably know, Tamberg was actually bought by Cisco. Then on our first year of enrollment as a Cisco reseller, we also won the Best Canadian Partner of the Year. And we've won every single year for 3 years in a row. So really making it 11 years in a row as the best video conferencing reseller for Tamberg/Cisco now, Canadian Partner of the Year. So very, very proud of that. And back in 2003, we also recognized that we have some strength, we had some weaknesses on the AV side. So what we did, we actually bought a small AV company, which was pretty significant, integrator for the federal government, which was called AV Spec. And that really allowed us really to have a complete offering of, AV, signage, and so on inside our multiple offices. We actually were able to provide a complete set of control system through either AMX or Crestron.